Hey everyone, so this video is just gonna be me talking to you about my current state of mind and emotions on things. I feel like my channel has changed so much over the years, and I've kind of shifted to where my personality on here is less of a gimmick and it's just me. I feel like whenever I first started making videos, I was trying so hard to be like edgy and cool and, you know, mad about religion and ranting about things, and I still am that person. I still have that fire. Don't worry, it's not gone. There will be plenty more atheist videos and rant style content on here, so it's not going away. But I do recognize and want to acknowledge that I have seen a change over the last couple of years, and I think it's a good change. I've mellowed out. I think I've just kind of accepted certain things about myself, like, you know, my political stances on certain core issues, or, you know, my lack of belief in anything supernatural, paranormal, pseudoscientific, things like that. I've just kind of accepted these things about myself, and because I'm used to being that person, I'm less angry. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just kind of a calmer state of mind that I've found myself at, and because of that, I've found that like things that occupy more of the space in my brain have to do with my personal life. And because of that, I made the choice, slowly but surely, to just kind of speak from the heart about things, because this channel isn't an atheist channel. Like a lot of people say that, oh, JaclynGlenn, that's just a channel, it's the atheist chick from YouTube, and that's fine. I understand that, and I accept it. I like that. But at the same time, it's more than that. This channel is about me and my life and what I'm passionate about, and I never want to put on an act. I never want to like force something that doesn't feel right. And you know, if at this time I happen to be passionate about my life or a struggle that I'm going through, you know, or any new experience in my life, whether it's my tits or my relationship or my belief on something super controversial, I want to feel like this is a place where I can share those things with you. And I like it because I feel like I've developed relationships with people, you know, a lot of people that leave comments and stuff, like I sense like a genuine care for me and my life and how I'm doing. So I just kind of wanted to make this video to update everyone on how I'm doing, let you guys know that I am in a really much better place now. Last night I was sitting down on my couch with my cat and just like feeling kind of embarrassed. Yeah, I felt embarrassed. I was feeling really embarrassed that I had put so much of my personal life out on the internet, and then it came back and, you know, kind of slapped me in the face. And then I was embarrassed at putting my such a raw emotion out there, like in my video, I'm an idiot. I started kind of regretting that video, thinking like I could have just not said anything. I could have just said, hey, it didn't work out, I'm great, back to normal content, and pretended like everything was fine when I wasn't feeling fine. And I was kind of second guessing my choices there, but I don't know. I feel like it's important on some level, and tell me if you think I'm wrong in the comments. I feel like it's important to be real. I feel like there are so many people on the internet that are just, I mean, you know, and not that there's anything wrong with this, okay? I'm not trying to judge, but there are a lot of people on the internet that they try so hard to act like everything is always great. And things aren't always great. People go through really hard things sometimes, and it's disingenuous to just put on a smile and make a video when you don't feel like it. So that's why I have been taking a little bit of time away recently and just kind of processing my thoughts and emotions, and I think that was really healthy for me. But, you know, I was starting to second guess and regret, but I don't think I should. I don't think I should regret being open and honest with people about my life and what I'm going through. And you know, because people go through stuff like this too. And if you watch a person on the internet and they're always happy and they're always smiling and they never let you know whenever they're struggling with something, maybe you'll start to think that that's how life is. Like that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to always be happy. You're supposed to always have a smile on your face, and no matter what happens in your life, you're just supposed to be like, hey, everything is awesome. Let's smile and make jokes. And you know, it's just not realistic. And I think that, you know, as many people have criticized me for being as open as I have, I think that there have been more people that have contacted me saying that they have gone through something similar, and watching me, you know, who I guess, you know, a lot of people said that they've watched me for a long time and then they watched me go through this thing and it made them feel like they weren't so alone in their struggles, which is something that I think is pretty cool. You know, because everyone goes through shit, no one's always happy, and that's just the reality of things. I'm never gonna fake it. If I'm smiling in a video, it's because I feel happy. If I'm crying in a video, it's because I'm sad, and there's, you know, no gimmick behind it. There's no like act. It's just me. Wow, I've been rambling for a long time. But yes, I feel much better right now. I have this very odd calm about me right now. I did start taking Lexapro, so I do think that that has helped a little bit, but I think it's more than that. I think I came to a few realizations. There have been a couple of light bulbs that have gone off for me in my life, and I've committed to myself. I've committed to making changes in my life so that this doesn't happen to me again. This has happened to me too many times where I have entered into really toxic environments, and I've allowed myself to go into these environments because I think I can improve my surroundings or the people in them, and it just is a really dangerous for me situation to be in, because I feel like I'm kind of an empath, and I try to help everyone, and I think that, you know, people think that I, you know, because I talk about certain things, that I'm like this hardened person that's always about logic. But whenever it comes to some things, unfortunately, my logic is pretty flawed, because I can't understand why people don't think the way that I do whenever it comes to like just being kind to others, or just like loving people, or, you know, not doing horrible things. Like, I don't understand why other people don't think that way, and it's, you know, it lands me in some very dangerous situations, and I'm incredibly naive when it comes to stuff like that, and I've accepted it. So because I know that about myself, I've committed to no longer allowing people like that in my life. You know, whether it's romantic or if it's a friend. Like, I've had horrible friendships too, and I haven't like talked about all of them, but I've like been really, really screwed over by people who I thought were close friends. And it's just like a pattern of things that keep happening to me. So I'm just gonna make the choice to not let myself fall into that anymore, because that's, I think, the core of my problem. And, you know, I was saying in my video, I'm an idiot. I was saying, like, you know, maybe there is something wrong with me, because, you know, this keeps happening. And I think that's the thing that I was trying to figure out. I think it's because I'm just kind of stupid with who I allow into my life. And I need to have a stronger people filter. So I guess I'm just gonna work on that. And it's not that I'm just gonna shut people off, because like I still want to be close with people, and I still want to have people in my life, and I want to love again someday, and like, you know, those are things that I'm not closed off to, but I think I just need to be very careful in who I just trust, and, you know, who, if I see somebody who has like a history of cheating, for example, I will absolutely never ever even consider dating that person. Sorry. I hate the saying once a cheater, always a cheater, because, you know, there are people that I love very dearly in my personal life, family, that have done those things, and I genuinely do think that they've changed for the better. So I don't want to be, you know, an asshole and say, you know, if you do a horrible thing, there's no chance of you ever changing. That's, you know, that's absolutely not true. But for me, in my experience, I'm just not gonna date that person. People watch my breakup, which was public and very traumatizing, I feel like, for a lot of people who like looked up to our relationship. I just want those people to know that, like, everyone goes through heartbreak, and every hard situation you go through in your life, even if it's not like a breakup, you know, any struggle that you have in your life, you know, if you can find a way to overcome that, you do become stronger as a person, and you do learn something. You know, every single thing you experience is a learning experience, and you can choose to become jaded and negative and hate the world and be sad and depressed and miserable, or you can choose to take those experiences, grow as a person, and realize that you can become a better person yourself because of the lessons that you've learned. And maybe this newer, better, more experienced, tougher, stronger version of yourself can move on in life and find whatever it is that you actually wanted to find in the first place. And maybe now that you are a better person, you'll be able to find someone who is on your level because you've grown. And I'm just kind of hoping that like through my life experiences, like every single shitty thing that I've gone through, I'm hoping that it's just made me a better person, and that I needed to get to this point in my life for some reason in order to take the next step. So I'm just trying to view everything positively, and I'm not giving up hope on happiness and life, and just, I don't know, I'm just gonna focus on everything that I can think of that I have that's good, because I do have a lot of good things. And I wanna say this, you guys are one of those amazing parts of my life. Like, I almost want to cry thinking about it. Like, I had so many people reach out to me that didn't even know me, that they were worried and concerned, and they cared, like they genuinely cared. And I feel like I've like developed this relationship with with my audience, and it's genuine and real. And like a lot of people will scoff at creators saying that they love their audience, and I don't know, I don't think that that's something to be laughed at, because for me it's a very real feeling. Like, I go live, I live stream every single night, and I just talk to people. And they relate to my experiences, and I relate to theirs, and I read a lot of the comments on my videos, and I read people's stories, and like, you know, it makes me feel things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I have an emotional reaction to a lot of what people say, and the overwhelming amount of support and love that I've gotten has meant so much. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been so supportive. I'm gonna get back to like posting my shit. Like, I posted my ayahuasca video, I have an unboxing video. I want to get back into ranting about things. Like, I've seen some things happen recently in current events that have just made me angry, and I've like, you know, I felt like that fire a little bit, which is such a good feeling, because it makes me feel like I'm getting back to myself. I needed this time to kind of recover and get to this point where I feel happy again. I feel more of myself, and now I can just dive back in. So I know this was long and ranty and different than what I normally post on my channel. I just wanted to like say hi and thank you, and I'm okay, and I'm doing like much better than I was even in my last I'm okay video. I'm like really okay this time. That was just me being like, I'm fine, I'm okay, everything's fine, okay. This time I'm like, you know what? I feel good. I'm actually okay. So that's what this is. I'm in a good place, and I feel good about all of that, and I just want to say again, thank you to everyone for all the love and support. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.